the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley is over yonder. We've discovered Dave is on a higher plane today. He has
Well,
graduated into this new realization of presence and self and
mhm.
conserving um, everything that is. He's a tree hugger. He is a
Yes.
fresh air lover. He is
Uh-huh.
a sun tanner. He is what was it that brought upon this
No, I just
transubstantiation of Dave
no,
that's
it's
turned you into a lover of all
well,
things nature today?
all I'm saying is, or I was telling you off the air,
Yeah,
was that I was crinkling some papers because I was trying to smooth it out because I had
right.
wadded it up
You wadded it up.
earlier. This is I had
That was
I
disposable.
realized
That was disposable, Dave. That was
yes,
Dave of
I'm
yesteryear.
no longer disposed.
That was
No, I
Dave that
no
was
longer do that.
wasteful. That was Dave that
Yes.
was not mindful. That was Dave who was, what? How shall I say? Um, not very present in what needs to be done to take care of the earth today.
Okay. See, now you went a little too far with
Nope,
this.
I haven't.
See, no, I'm
I'm here
explaining
for
to
the
you
beginning of the evolution.
exactly.
I am
No,
watching it happen
this
as we
is
speak.
this is what I was mentioning. I realized I hadn't written my news stories
Yep.
on the back of some of these pieces of paper that I had thrown away. And I realized I can dig it up because I've got this little makeshift cardboard box that doubles as a trash container now.
Right.
So I just dug through there and I pulled out some old sheets of paper and I'm reusing them. I'm trying to be less wasteful
You're
because I think that's
repurposing.
more efficient.
You're
That's just
reusing.
more
You're
that
improving efficiency.
okay.
Next step is
Yes.
an electric car. And then when
No,
David Attenborough
that ain't
kicks the
happening.
bucket, it's going to be David Cackley out hugging monkeys.
No,
I
here's
can't
here's
wait
the
to
thing.
see this.
Here's the thing. It's
So,
it's not about saving the earth. I can't do that.
yeah, well, you
Nobody
just did.
can.
You did your
Um,
part.
but no, I'm all about being less wasteful. I'm all about. I don't like to litter. I don't like to pollute either. I'm not
No.
saying these are
Woody
uh,
Owl would tell you to give a hoot.
yeah, I think it's good. It's good to take care of your little space. Try to be less cluttered,
Yep.
but also, don't just don't be wasteful. Whether
Don't do
it's
that.
food, whether it's something, if you can reuse something, reuse it. You don't need to just wind out. I'm that way with paper plates sometimes. It's like
Really?
hey, especially if you ate chips off it,
Yep.
you don't need to throw it away. Now, if it's got a bunch of garbage, like if you had a messy taco or something, and then you got it, okay, fine, chuck it. Okay, but if you just had some chips or whatever, is just wipe them off,
Well, here's where I
pop
come
back
in
on,
as
and
your
use it
best
again.
friend.
Not a big deal.
Here's
Go
where I
ahead.
come in. Are you ready?
hmm
Next time you're having chips, forego the plate.
No, I like.
You don't
Actually,
need a
I'm
plate.
more of a
You don't need a plate. You can dig
I'm
chips
more of
right
a
out of the
bowl
bag. You're
guy.
going to be fine.
No,
Hold my
no,
hand. Let me
no.
walk
Here's
you through
why.
this.
Here's
Let,
why.
no, you don't need a plate for
You
chips.
eat. You end up eating. First of all, you shouldn't eat chips for the
You should
most
eat
part.
chips.
No, you should not.
All the people in the
But
chip
if you
making world are
you
offended.
want to limit, I pour some in a bowl usually. I
No,
usually don't
don't
use
do
a
that.
plate.
No,
I'm a bowl guy with
no, don't do
chips.
that.
Yes, 100%. Chips and salsa especially. Give me some,
Well, now you're talking
Tostitos and
salsa,
some.
and you got to have something for that, right?
No,
I
you
get that.
well, no, I usually bring out the container of salsa and I dip the chip in the container
No,
and then
don't do
I
that.
put the.
'Cause now you polluted the
Yeah.
whole container.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oh wait, you're not polluting the whole bag of chips with your greasy, disgusting fingers.
No,
But I'm polluting the jar of salsa because I'm dipping my chips in
and you
there
probably dipped
sometimes
twice
multiple
after
times.
you
Yeah,
put
oh,
your.
100%.
Well, and God only knows where your lips have been. So
No,
there goes
no.
that jar of salsa.
Well, no, this is where I use my germs to help people's immune system become stronger. This
You're
is
doing nobody
again,
a
this is
favor.
another reason why I don't get sick very often
Oh, okay.
because I have been exposed to so much
Well, let's
over the
let's
past 5+ decades.
let's go ahead and rewind. Let's
Mhm.
bring you back to where you were becoming the efficiency expert.
Yes, I'm all
Let's talk
about the
about your
yes.
future as
Mhm.
I heard Greta Thunberg is looking for some management, and that could be
This
you.
and like I've always said, we need to listen to more teenage blowhards
Well,
whose parents have scared the hell out of them
well,
for no damn good reason.
okay.
But yeah, I would be totally on board with that because She's a hero,
I could say I can see you now
obviously.
starring in videos talking about penguins.
100%.
I'm
Oh,
David
absolutely.
Cagney.
Penguins, you know what? I like penguins.
I love
I
penguins.
think there should be more penguins. They fascinate me. They
You
don't, you know,
can.
they waddle. I like things that waddle. I
There will
like
be a day.
penguins and
Well, no wonder you like me.
toddlers.
There will be a
You
day
know,
when we're watching you on Nova,
Mhm,
when you've taken over for David Attenborough, and it all
mhm,
started with the fact that you reused scrap paper. What
mhm.
a hero!
I just-
What a hero!
and you know what? Getting back to the electric car thing, if they were more affordable, I would. I'm because I'm all about being fuel efficient. I
Your
like
day's
the
coming.
idea of not
They're going to
paying.
be
You
more
know,
affordable.
I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it,
Yeah,
and I may be forced to at some point. So who knows?
yeah. You never know.
I never say never to things. Again, I'm always open to changing my mind.
Okay.
Give me new information. Give me
Well, there's
different
no reason to
information.
change
I'll
your
change
mind.
my
You've
mind.
you've
I'm
already
not
become.
married.
You've already
I'm not.
become.
This isn't my faith. I'm not married to
You
it.
have
You know.
evolved. Here I am being
Yeah.
expressive. You have
mhm.
evolved.
You
You've
know.
taken that first step into becoming a better person by reusing
mhm.
paper. Look at you.
Well, I think honestly, you want to try and improve yourself daily.
And you
I
do.
try to. I do not always succeed. Occasionally, I take a couple of steps back.
You do.
You know, but though even those days are like you can chuck those, as we do with most bad decisions or poor judgments on any given day. Okay, learning experience.
Okay.
Turn into it, you know, and straighten yourself out. There you go.
Well, thank you kindly for your stewardship of this planet. Thank you for your leadership
That's what I
in
do.
the recovery of all things thrown away. And we're so excited to see you continue to self-actualize or whatever whatever the hell
Well,
you're doing.
and again, as ambivalent as I am about a lot of things, including things other people are passionate about, I've got when it comes to my carbon footprint, it's very small.
Love
I don't
that.
go places. I
Love
don't like to go places or do things. So
Love that.
that keeps. I'm doing my part.
Give me one
If
moment.
everybody else
Let's
was
have a
just
moment here.
so
Let's have a moment here.
Yeah,
Put your hand over your heart.
I can do. Yeah,
We had a moment. Okay.
yeah. that
What's
was
in the
nice.
news?
All right, let's get into it. TikTok and 5 content creators are asking a federal judge to block implementation of a new law in Montana
Ooh.
that has banned the social media app. The requests for preliminary injunctions were filed earlier this week. TikTok is challenging that law that was passed back in May. Again, you know, and this was one of those things, again, as somebody who is open to changing his mind, I was for banning this app for the longest time. Then I realized, again, ketchup's out of the bottle, the toothpaste is out of the tube. And when you give any entity, corporations or governments, more power, they never give it back. And it tends to go a little further than just this particular thing.
That's right.
If it was just going to be this particular thing, okay, fine. But we know it never stops there. So again, I'm kind of, it's weird. It's weird. It's not a gonna get you thing. It's just the natural, whether you're talking a business or whether you're talking a government, its inclination is to get bigger. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it pops. It's kind of like one of those things. It's like it's the big flaw in both capitalism and communism. Really, at some point it bursts. You know, you can't just you got to try to find a balance, and we never quite seem to, because again, you got human beings doing this, and we're all flawed, and we're all capable of misusing whatever little bit of power we have. You kind of, because it's intoxicating to a lot of people. And I'm no different. You're no different. Everybody is capable of misusing that. And you know, I'm a little leery of banning things. I just am, in general.
Very good.
What else is happening? How much do you need to earn to feel financially secure? A number that they did a survey. How much would you say average income would you need
feel financially secure?
To feel, how much do you need to earn per year to feel financially secure?
So define financially secure.
Like, I don't have any financial worries. You're not rich, but you are like, you don't really have to think about money that much. It's not like you'll consider certain purchases
Yeah.
as this again, but
Um,
like your bills are going to be taken care of. Like your whatever
50 grand,
happens.
50 grand a year.
Okay, you weren't even close. Weren't even close. According to a recent survey, adults say over $230,000 per year,
Wow.
233 to be precise. They also say they would need $483,000 a year to feel rich.
I'm here to tell you
Pretty
what.
toy.
There were points in my life where I ate leftovers off people's plate.
Mhm, mhm,
I've slept on floors.
mhm.
I would go paycheck to paycheck taking advances that would cancel out my paycheck so I could fill the
Uh-huh.
radio station van with gas. Um, $50,000 a year to me feels like a dude, I feel like I'm a baller if I'm making 50 grand.
Isn't it? It's hysterical because we've lived this lifestyle for so long to, radio or,
Yeah.
you know,
Cindy doesn't
media
get
in
it.
general.
But
No,
if I look
most
at my
people are
checkbook and I see
disconnected.
500 bucks, I'm rich.
Yeah,
I am we are on easy street
we
if I
are
see 500 bucks.
we are so you just you feel like a college kid because of the what this business does.
Yeah.
It kind of it it retards your maturity. You don't
Aspects of it.
feel like, yeah, aspect that's
Yeah.
that's a better way to, certain aspects of it, especially financially at times.
Oh,
And yeah, when you get an influx of even a little bit of cash, you're like, oh, wait a second, hey, you know what, I can supersize today if
right.
I
I'm
want.
having ketchup with my
It's
mac and cheese
Yeah, there
tonight.
you go.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
not I'll get the ramen and the noodles.
I know.
You don't have to just
Wow.
483,000 to feel rich. Okay.
A
Man, everybody's
year?
got to. Yes.
What would you do with that much money?
See, oh my God. See, yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, and I have friends of mine who make
Well,
well
good for
over that.
them.
And it's great for them. But yeah, it's one of those things, I guess, if you're used to making what normal people make as they go up about and they get into middle management, and most of them have jobs that they hate.
Yep.
Um, so it's the trade-off, I guess. Uh, you just get used to it, and of course the things you think you need become bigger
Oh yeah.
and more
Dude,
expensive.
if I made four
And
hundred and
yeah,
eighty thousand dollars a year, I would walk through every store going, "Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me
yeah,
that, give me that, give me that." I
i'd
would.
just be I'd be throwing I'd be throwing $50 bills at people.
Oh
I'd just be
yeah,
why, hey, here you go, go have some fun, and rubbing them on their head. It'd be fun.
four hundred and
Be
eighty
nice.
thousand dollars.
Wow.
Wow.
Finally, tourism ads in Michigan are being scrapped. The state is slashing the travel office's budget by 2/3. That means less money for Pure Michigan ads. The state passed a record $82 million budget last week. I like the Pure Michigan ads too. I think they're really good. They're really effective. Tim Allen, underrated narrator. I really like that voice, the way they're presented. It feels like Michigan to me. I think those are really, really good.
I like
Sad to
those.
see you got it. Yeah.
Narrators are one of my favorite things.
Mm,
Kind of weird.
mm.
Because because I do it right.
Right.
So I gravitate toward listening to shows that narrators do that I love.
Hmm.
Um, there is a new narrator on the scene who narrated a new Stephen Greer. Greer. He's one of the alien guys that digs
Okay.
deep.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
see. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
You're gonna shit twice and die when I tell you who it is.
Okay.
Fred Durst
Really?
does a great job as a narrator in one
Wow.
of Stephen Greer's new documentaries. Yeah, I had the guy in the studio one time and I couldn't get two freaking words out of him. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh, Limp Bizkit, you guys are gonna, yeah." Yeah, cool. Yeah. And I'm like sitting over there in the studio looking at Fred Durst going, talk, you little dick. I'm trying to give you a career here. And nothing. But this narration job he
Oh,
did in the new Greer thing, amazing.
it's singer. You would think more, especially male lead singers, would be good at that. Female too. I mean, there are certain voices and also actors and actors. Like I think Demi Moore would be a really good narrator.
Demi
I've never
Moore,
heard
yep.
her. I think she. That's something that I really like. I love Alec Baldwin,
Yep.
Gene Hackman. The creme de la creme. Obviously Morgan Freeman, uh, but yeah, there's certain voices and certain actors and actresses who just have that. Ed Harris, another really
Really
good
good one.
voiceover
Harrison Ford's
artist.
great at
Harrison
voiceovers.
Ford is good. Lawrence
Michael
Fishburne.
Fishburne,
Lawrence
yeah,
Fishburne
but
is
I haven't
good.
seen a lot of his stuff that's been narrated. I've seen a little bit.
Mm.
Jeremy Piven does a nice job when he
Yeah.
narrates something. Um, who else? Michael Murphy, and then the guy that narrates all the frontline stories. His voice is just awesome.
Yeah, I love.
Um,
Yeah, I just
yeah.
being able to capture it without, because sometimes if it's done wrong, and I don't mean the AI stuff that's terrible,
Oh, it's awful.
that ruined the Tom Hanks documentary, but I'm talking about like the ones that will try to try to make their voices sound like either a little too emotional or a little
Yeah.
and to try and add something where uh, the ones who just do it and are kind of subtle
Yeah.
with the inflections. That's where it's real. Tom Selleck, another one. Tom Selleck is really good. He's
Yeah.
done some
Yeah.
stuff for like NFL films where it just captures it
Right.
in a way that's just adds drama and just adds, it makes you feel something.
Right.
You can't even put your finger on it. It's just
I'll tell you
amazing.
what. I'll read the Jeopardy question today in the narrator voice.
Oh, very good. Wait, let me do sports real
All
quick.
right. Yeah. You do that.
Tigers salvage the third
Told you
in
they'd
their
win.
set against Oakland. Yeah, you win 1 out of 3 against the worst in the
Hey,
league. Way to
dude.
go.
Still, great.
Cubs
Great.
lose, Cubs lose, Cubs lose. Milwaukee wins 6-5. That's sports.
All right. Today's Jeopardy question is 4-letter places for 1,200. This could be a toilet seat falling on your head incredibly. We don't want that. And you want and I do believe you said you would like this in a narrator voice.
That would be great.
All right, here it comes.
But don't overdo it. Again, give me a little subtle.
Me,
Give me
me,
some.
me, me, me. Founded in the 11th century, this capital lies at the head of a fjord.
That wasn't bad.
Well, I tend to narrate
Because
them.
you were a 10, but you pulled back. It was that was good.
I had a guy the other day at one of Cindy's mom's services. One of our son Matt's friends comes to me and he says, "You know, I was reading this article the other day about this guy, and halfway through the article, I looked up to see who wrote it, and he goes, 'It was you.' He goes, 'You're a great writer.'" And I'm like, "Gee, thanks. I put out 39 stories this month, and you read one from 2 months ago, and now you see I'm a great writer."
Just accept the
I
compliment and
did.
move
I said
on.
thank you. I said it was very nice of you to say, but it's like, dude, how do you think I'm surviving? By being a terrible writer,
Yeah.
a terrible interviewer?
Fjord, there's a J in Fjord, right?
There is a J in Fjord.
That's all I know because I do not know the answer to this.
Oslo.
Oslo. Okay.
So this
Where we at?
I gotta bust out the calculator. All right. So since numbers are hard, 41800, 41,800 plus 1,200. 43,000 in the shitter.
There we go. Okay, 4 + 3 is 7, and that's good. So we're good. Happy about that. All
Let me
right.
show you something. Watch this. This is going to drive you nuts. See these? Some of them weren't even used.
Oh no!
Right in the trash.
Oh, how
right
dare
in the
you.
trash.
Okay.
Go home and
No.
light a votive candle for me.
I will do what I can.
Take care.
See ya!
Happy Friday, Muskegon. Today will be a wonderful day weather-wise, and that should continue through most, if not all, of the weekend. And that's good news for the air show, so let's take a look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Your weather headlines for Friday and this weekend show we will have a great day weather-wise today, like I said, but we do have a very small chance of rain for Saturday morning, but most, if not all, of that should stay to the south of us. So hopefully that is the case. But if it does rain a little bit on Saturday, it will likely wrap up by 10 a.m. at the latest, and temperatures over the next several days will be around average, likely in the low 80s. Speaking of the low 80s, that's what we should see today, with highs right around 80, if not in the upper 70s, closer to Lake Michigan, and at the beach in the upper 60s. And the conditions at Lake Michigan will be a lot better today than they were yesterday, with a low swim risk today, with waves up to a foot. And this low swim risk should continue throughout the entire weekend as well, with water temperatures well in the 60s, if not even in the 70s. So for your Friday, expect a high of 80 with partly cloudy skies. We'll see a lot of high clouds throughout the afternoon, so some filtered sunshine, but overall a wonderful day. The humidity will be gone as well. Then overnight we'll have mostly cloudy skies, if not overcast skies, as a few isolated showers will be possible with a low of 59. And like I said, that may linger into Saturday morning, but that will likely wrap up by the mid-morning hours on Saturday, really not impacting the air show as well as of now. Sunday will be the best day to watch the air show with mostly sunny skies. No precipitation is expected, not even a chance. And then we'll gradually warm up into the mid-80s on Monday with lots of sunshine until another rain chance arrives by next Tuesday and Wednesday. And that's your Friday and weekend forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Colton Woods Weather, and enjoy the air show this weekend.